Hi, so this is Robin, and I wanted to make a video that kind of gives a good overview of what the MOBO does. Basic, it's going to be fast. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on stuff, but I want to show all the uses of the MOBO because there's a lot of them. So first and foremost, how you take it apart and put it back together. Okay, so you take the end caps off. See these buttons on the side? Pressing the buttons, pull, okay? All the balls come out. All right, so I'll show you how that comes in handy in a minute, but putting it back together, press the button in, turn until it clicks, okay? All right, so we'll throw the balls back on. I'll put it in my favorite formation. I've got the aggressive one on the outside. I've got the more kind of lacrosse ball one. And then the medium aggressiveness, you can see how it kind of lips out there. It gets into muscles a little bit deeper than that, than this ball here. Okay, so I put those two in the middle. I got that one, and I've got the aggressive ones. You can see the knobs, aggressiveness on the outside there. Okay, so important, press it down, turn until you hear the click. If you just push it in and don't press the button until it clicks, it's just gonna fall right out. So press in, turn until it clicks, okay? Oops, see? I'm just showing you an example of how not to do it. All right, there's that click. So I'm gonna throw the end caps back on. End caps come from the side, turn over, okay? If you try and put it directly on, it's not gonna go on very well, so you gotta kind of lip it over. All right, so that is taking apart the MOBO and then putting it back together. So what can you do with the MOBO while it's like this? So a lot of things. You can use it as a foam roller. So I like to just lean back on it, and there's a reason I have the two blue balls in the middle. Those are the ones I like to have on my T-spine on the erectors. So my spine goes in the middle. Okay. And when it's low like this, I like to brace myself with the elbows until I feel comfortable putting a little bit of body weight on it. And I kind of roll slowly up the T-spine towards my shoulders. As I get farther up, I like to cup my hands together and move back and forth a little bit, getting side to side. I like to kind of move my knees back and forth, go from the right to the left. Okay. And so when I find a spot, I like to just hang out there. Like I said, I'll drop my knees side to side. Okay, and I usually spend a few minutes on my back, okay? That's one of the most basic ways to use it, kind of like a foam roller. Also like a foam roller, you know, you can get on, do your quads, your IT band. Okay, the inside of your thigh there, the vastus medialis. Okay, so all the things you can do with a foam roller, you can do with this. But it's gonna get a little deeper into the muscles, so that's why I like that. You can just take the MOBO and roll it, okay? Use it as you would a stick, okay? And you can pick the spots. If you want the more aggressive one, you can kind of take that one into the muscles, okay? I do not like to be aggressive and go up and down on my muscles really fast. What I like to do is nice and slow, okay? Nice and slow. I like to kind of go up and down a muscle, and when I feel some tender spots, I'll go back there, and at that point, I like to kind of go across the muscle, okay? Take it easy on it, okay? No need to smush the muscles or roll real fast, okay? All right, so I'll go the inside of my thigh. You can also do, pull my pants up, you can do your shins, okay, your calves. I like to actually lay the MOBO on the ground and do my calves this way. You know, I can watch TV, whatever. I'll kind of roll my ankle. I'll kind of get to the side, okay? Other ways you can use it as is. Now you can use the end caps, okay? So I'm gonna get back here against this pole over here, and I'm gonna mobilize my pecs. So what I do is I stick the end inside a pec, or on the pec, okay? And from there I put a little pressure into it, and from there I take my arm around, okay? I move my arm around to where it feels, where I feel that pressure in my pec, okay? You can move it around, there's quite a few spots there. If you're a woman, just stay away from the breast tissue, okay? Another thing you can do with it is you can kind of turn into, essentially, kind of feels like the armpit, okay? There's a lot of muscles in there, okay? Another thing you can do is going for your lower body, your psoas, which is right here. You got your hip bone here, it's like right over about 1 inch in. So you can work on your psoas. Okay, your hip flexor, a little lower here. Your hip flexor is essentially what lifts your leg up. Okay, just make sure you stay more to the outside. Okay, there's a bundle of nerves there on the inside you want to stay away from. Okay, I can turn to the side. There's some muscles over here. I can do my glutes. Okay. But probably my favorite way to use it like this is, let's see if you can see this. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay against the MOBO while it's up against a wall or a pole, and I'm gonna have it directly on top of my trap, which is this muscle here. It helps you do these shoulder shrugs, and a lot of times we're very tight there from stress. Well, the MOBO is really the only thing in a relaxed state that you can get direct pressure on top of your trap. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take the camera here, so hopefully you can see better. All right, so I'm laying down, putting this guy up against the pole, and I'm putting it directly on top of my trap right there, okay? Apologize for the hand in the way. Now,